Welcome, everyone. I hope everyone is staying safe. Thought I'd do a little entertainment today, if you consider zombies entertainment. I do have a series of books, Hudson Valley Zombie Apocalypse books, and a lot of people have been saying, you were really, no pun intended, dead on with how I had the apocalypse beginning in the Hudson Valley. So I have a list here of some of the things I pulled out of the books. So my apocalypse begins in the Hudson Valley. New York is the hardest hit place in the country. What a surprise. And some of the things that happen in sequence, we've really been seeing now in these crazy times. For example, I wrote, as soon as there was a hint of infection, which they didn't know what it was, um, bottled water flew off the shelves, as did battery, bread, milk, toilet paper, and ammunition of all calibers. So who doesn't know about toilet paper shortages today? And this is what I had written about. People started wearing surgical masks wherever they went and coating themselves in hand sanitizer. Again, sound familiar? The ERs of hospitals were overflowing in the beginning with people with flu-like symptoms. Well, here, of course, we thought we knew what was going on. By Monday morning, people were afraid to leave their homes, which probably saved a lot of lives. And of course, now the campaign is stay home, save lives. Um, and schools are closing all over the place. The National Guard is called out and put on alert. And then, of course, in my books are the conspiracy theories. Some claimed it was all a plot to usher in the New World Order. I have been hearing so many different types of conspiracies around our current crisis. Um, in terms of hospitals, testing facilities were springing up in parking lots. Bingo. All elective surgeries were canceled. Visiting hours were suspended. I could have written the playbook for this current COVID-19 disaster. And as I said, the severest outbreak did begin in New York City and spread across the country. Now, at least it was the severest in New York. Quickly, restaurants closed, movie theaters were empty, concerts were canceled. Check, check, check. And here's where I'm waiting to see this happen. And you will have heard it first in HVZA, that people began to be tested. Everybody's getting tested. But how do you know who's infected or who isn't? So every week you are given a different color-coded mask and wristband to show that you had been tested and that you're negative. I think we're probably going to have to see something like that. If you have someone serving you in a restaurant or you're standing next to somebody in the subway, you damn well sure want to be able to know, to be able to tell if they're infected or not. The original quarantine in the Hudson Valley was to last 2 weeks. Well, before those 2 weeks were up, we need another 2 weeks. Again, sound familiar? And a lot of what I called quarantine reality TV stars were coming up. And we've all seen these viral videos of people bored out of their minds, staying at home, who are now becoming internet stars. Let's see what else. A lot of other things, but basically the hero of the story, Rebecca Truesdale, aka Bex, is a nurse at Nyack Hospital, and she's seeing on the front lines how this is all going down. And she realizes after a very short amount of time, she's changed. And she tells herself, it's called survival, and you had better get used to it. Well, I think we're all adapting and getting used to a lot of very strange things we never thought we'd see in our lifetime. So if you're bored, if you're just looking for something to do, if you love zombies, if you like my writing, and hopefully you do, or you wouldn't be sitting through 4 minutes and 52 seconds so far of my video, please check out either softcover or all kinds of ebooks known to mankind. HVZA, which starts with the beginning, basically the beginning of the end, how civilization falls apart. HVZA 2. Now this one's probably even scarier because it takes place in the suburbs of New Jersey. With or without zombies, pretty scary place. And then the third one, I don't know if you can see here, the ruins of the George Washington Bridge and the Palisades here. So this one also takes place in Rockland, but also New York City. So if you know me, I love telling a good story. And at the very least, hopefully there are 3 books here for you to get entertained. If you're into the graphic novel scene, we also have this one. I loved the concept of this. Took a handful of stories that were minor plot lines in the book and had teams of different artists who were then telling the stories graphically. A lot of zombie action patrol ads in here telling you stay safe, stay home. Even your grandmother can get infected. So it's an interesting read. Not for everybody, I admit that. But I've been hooked on zombies since I was a little kid, from the Night of the Living Dead up through the Walking Dead series, for better or for worse there. But still, it's an exciting way to tell a story. And hopefully the characters will hook you in. I try to be as accurate and scientific as possible and still have zombies running around the Hudson Valley. Oh, and by the way, in case you're looking, yes, this is a brain necklace I made, and these are my zombie earrings. So all things zombie. So hopefully you are staying safe, you're staying occupied, looking for a good read. Please try it out. Let me know if you want to see other videos like this about my other books, which I have dozens, of all different types. Let me know. And if you never want to see another video, then just click off. But so thanks for listening. I hope you're staying safe. I hope I can entertain you with some of my work. Please listen to my radio stations on my radio shows on Hudson River Radio as well. Please check out Science Friction Theater. If you know me, you know I have a rather bizarre sense of humor. And Science Friction Theater, I'm taking the bizarre science fiction movies of the 50s and making them even sillier. And we have a great time doing them. So check out my stuff on Amazon. You can go to my website, gotozim.com. I have more Facebook pages than I can probably even tell you right now. So stay safe, stay happy, and we'll see you again sometime.